You're asking me about the beast? Of course you are. I can already tell. Perhaps you read about it in the papers or saw it in those pictures folk like to share around online. I was talking to the papers years ago, back when they was interested, of course. But you're here now, and it's exciting because you saw it in the guidebook. Am I right? Well, buy the man a drink. Barman, make it the good stuff. That's it. Loosens the tongue. Gather close. I'm not going to bite you. Or am I? Don't look so worried. That's just me joking. See that skull on the wall? If you read the label, it says, "The mortal remains of the monstrous and unholy beast of Dartmoor." Biggest load of claptrap you've ever heard. It's the closest you'll see to the beast in here, though, of course. Because he's clever. He's not getting near to town. It's out there in the wilds where you'll see him just before the mist comes down. When you've turned with a sudden chill and realised you've lost sight of your car. Easy to do that. Mark my words. One moment you're following a charming little track, all bright heather and birdsong. The next moment, you're tangled in gorse, 1 foot down a ravine. That's the nature of the moor. Beautiful and deadly. I first saw the beast on a sunny day. It was late summer, and I had climbed to the peak of Ound Tor with my buzzard. She's called Pandora, after the woman that let everything out of the box. But I was up there, and I was just thinking it was high time to head back down to Ound of the Basket Meals for a bacon roll, when I saw it, a black shadow slinking between the rocks. Now you might read out there that was just a dog or maybe a wild boar come down from Orabridge. But if you'd seen it, you'd believe me. The beast is no dog, not even a Newfoundland. It moves like no creature on God's natural earth. It's like it has no bones inside it. And it sensed that I'd seen it, and it almost folded itself in half to turn and look back at me. I could feel it looking across 1/2 mile. We both stared. A cloud covered the sun. Pandora was restless on my wrist, but somehow I couldn't look away. Not until it let me. Finally, it turned and loped off, easy as anything. It sort of melted away. And once I blinked, it was gone. Back into the wilderness. It's a creature of that. A lingering memory of what it feels like to be prey. A shadow sent to the edge of the world. But it's still waiting. Out on the hills, by the slow-sucking bogs that can swallow a man, or in hawthorn-pricked hollows that have forgotten the sun. There! Did you like that? I can see you're shaking a little. That Baskerville ale is good. We could have another. Yeah, sit here with me. There's time before dark and I could tell you something else. The good stuff, barman. Don't you forget it. Have you heard of Kitty J? her grave is on the moor. Then there's Squire Cabell, cursed for hunting on a Sunday. Plus, he may have murdered his wife. Something lighter? Well, what can I say? Have you heard of the Arians? They're not usually fatal. Then there's old Crockern, of course, the guardian of the moor, with a beard made of moss. Come a bit closer then. Don't be afraid. And buy a man a drink, for pity's sake. It loosens the tongue. Did you know that? Have enough drink, and it loosens the tongue.